28851, turn right heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established.
Hey everyone, welcome back to DJ's Aviation. 2018 has been an absolutely brutal year for the industry. We've seen airlines come and go, and tragic crashes resulting in hundreds of deaths. Rising fuel costs have led to operating costs rising and profits dropping drastically across the board. In turn, we've seen many airlines collapse or merge with existing carriers. Take WOW Air as an example. However, in recent days, we've seen another carrier announce that it would be ceasing all its operations, that airline being Indonesia Air Asia X. The Air Asia group of carriers is quite complex, so it's important to not mistake Indonesia Air Asia X for the main carrier, which is known as Air Asia. Air Asia X have a fleet of just over 20 aircraft and were founded some 11 years ago. However, they were previously known as Fly Asia Express. As part of Air Asia X, there is also Indonesia Air Asia X and Thai Air Asia X, with the Indonesian branch shutting down. Indonesia Air Asia X will be ceasing all operations after January of 2019. The airline only operated one scheduled service, which was between Denpasar and Tokyo Narita. They operate this service 7 times weekly. The CEO noted, with the challenging operational environment in Indonesia, primarily due to the series of natural disasters that occur in proximity to Bali, the company is underway to evaluate the available options for our Indonesian associate to ensure sustainability of the company, with the last scheduled flight from Bali to Narita will end in January 2019. Going forward, the carrier will operate as a non-scheduled commercial airline. The airline has a handful of A320-200s and also A330-300s in their fleet. Their total combined fleet consists of just 7 aircraft. It's worth mentioning they have their A330-300 configured to seat just over 350 passengers. Indonesia Air Asia X has been hit heavily by the higher operating costs. In fact, it's also been seen over at Malaysia's Air Asia X, who reported a third quarter net loss. This is now the airline's second consecutive quarter where they have reported net losses. It comes as the airline struggles to cope with, as expected, the higher fuel costs. The airline commented on the losses, saying a new fares structure has been implemented and the company is actively driving up revenue, which will ultimately improve yields, while management also remains focused on monitoring operating expenses to achieve better cost efficiencies to offset uncertainty in fuel price. Air Asia X has seen revenue fall 4.2% to 1.08 billion. This is due to the lower fares. Air Asia X noted that they dropped their fares by 5% in comparison to last year. In addition, the airline has seen flights to China drop. While operating the same number of services, the demand has dropped significantly and has further contributed to their losses. What do you make of the news of Indonesia Air Asia X shutting down? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd like to thank you very much for tuning into this video of mine, and I do very much look forward to you all joining me in the next one.